Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do a follow-up video from yesterday where I was getting a bit too hyped on the Moto Razr. I've taken some time and done some research, and before, when I made that video in the Motorola website, it never said anything about like pricing from what I've seen, so that's why I didn't talk about it in the video. But now that I've seen the price and just thought about it more, I wanted to make a follow-up video talking about nostalgia versus usefulness and practicality. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hate on this phone. I think it's cool, it's different, and I like that they're doing something different with the foldable phone market, but I do not think it's future-proof. I think this is just banking off the people that had the Razr in the past, and it's cool, right? Because it's the Razr again, and that's the main reason why I liked it, because it was like something the past to the future type of thing, and I thought that was really cool. But then the more you think about it, the more you realize how much this isn't really practical for like an actual usage scenario and stuff like that. So first off, it's small. So you have the same phone as the Razr, and it has a small screen on the front like always. But the screen here, when we're talking about foldable phones, we think of like Samsung Fold and the Huawei Mate X, right? And the front screen is still big enough to do stuff. The front screen on the Motorola Razr is small just to show date and time. You can still do some things, but it's just not good. Now, when you open the phone, it's basically a full-sized phone. It's 6.2 inches, which is literally the same size as some phones nowadays. But whenever we think about foldable phones, like I said before, the Galaxy Fold doubles or basically doubles in size when you open it up, so it has a better viewing experience. This is basically just a flip phone, and I don't think that this is gonna go anywhere. I don't think they're gonna make a second version. I think they're just making it to make it, either because people want it, which is sort of, I guess. I mean, the nostalgia is crazy cool, so maybe that's what's getting people hyped about it. But at the end of the day, the pricing for this phone is $1,500, and it doesn't have enough to justify that price. So, in my opinion, I don't even think the iPhone 11 Pro has enough to justify that high price tag. So the fact that even the iPhone 11 Pro can't justify the price tag, why would I buy a Motorola Razr for even more that's slower, has a super small battery, and is not as capable as an iPhone 11 Pro that's already, in my opinion, a bit too overpriced? So what I mean by small battery, this phone only has a 2510 milliamp battery. For example, most phones nowadays have around a 4000 milliamp battery. For Androids and even the newest iPhones have really good battery life with like a 3320, I don't know the exact number, but it's around the 3000 range. So the fact that they cut that basically in half and have 2510 milliamp batteries is pretty right? It has 15-watt turbo fast charge, which is okay, I guess. I mean, the iPhone 11 Pro has 18-watt, and it has no headphone jack, no wireless charging. Headphone jack, well, that's to be expected. I mean, it's a flip phone, right? And no SIM slot. The phone uses eSIM, which could be a downside for most people. And the other big thing that I think is really bad for this phone is that it's only going to be sold in Verizon. You can only use it in Verizon, and I think that's really bad because, like, for example, the Google Pixel used to do that, and their sales weren't as good. And then now that they opened up their brand and you can buy the 3A at T-Mobile and stuff like that, the 3A sold tremendously well. And I'm not saying it's just because of the fact that they're open carrier now, but they're not restricted to one carrier. And I think Motorola took the wrong approach for this and only had one carrier support this device, which isn't good for the company in the future. Now, the cameras, okay, well, the cameras are right? So just expect that the cameras aren't going to be good. You have a 5 megapixel front facing camera, which leaves a lot to be desired. Just kidding. It has, and the back camera has a 16 megapixel, sorry, but even at that, it's just a single camera on the back. So why is it like, okay, this is my thing with it. If you're gonna have a 16 megapixel front camera and when you fold the back camera, sorry, and when you fold the phone, I know this might sound dumb, but if they made the phone a little bit bigger, they didn't have to have a front-facing camera inside the phone when you flip it up. You can shut it, and that way you can use the same camera to take the same picture. Now, you can say all you want in the comments. That's what I think. Like, it might be bad. Like, when it actually happens, if that actually happened, it could be bad. But in my opinion, I think they should have gone that route. Made the phone a little bit bigger so the front screen would be big enough to hold the camera app, decently sized, right? And you can see the camera, and that's how you take a photo. I think that would be a lot better than having a notch in the inside screen. I think if you're gonna have a foldable phone and have a notch in the inside, it's just why? Like, that's the main problem I have with the Galaxy Fold as well, a giant notch. And a lot of phones don't support these foldable phones yet. No, a lot of apps, sorry, don't support these foldable phones. And the only Android version that supports foldable phones is Android 10, if I believe. So that's also a bad thing. And there's just a lot of like, who are they trying to sell this device to? I just can't see a market for this phone. Now, let me know what you guys think about this phone in the comments below. But that's basically my opinion after thinking about it, reading reviews, watching videos. And now my opinion isn't biased because I watched all those videos, and I'm not just saying what they said. I've also watched videos saying why it's good, and then others saying they don't like it. So I've seen both sides, and I do agree that it's a good phone. It's not bad, but the pricing's too high to justify buying this for anyone. And I don't think people that would want a new phone would go out and buy this. And the fact that it's locked to just Verizon is also detrimental to this phone selling well. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And let me know what you guys think about the Motorola Razr in the comments below. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.